Good morning from the Granada newsroom. The trial continues today of a bus driver accused of murdering Greater Manchester schoolboy Jamie Lavis in May 1997. Yesterday, Manchester Crown Court was told that bus driver Darren Vickers murdered 8-year-old Jamie and hid his remains near Reddish Vale Golf Club in Stockport. The jury was told Mr Vickers became so involved in the search for Jamie's body that he was sacked from work. The defendant from Gorton in Manchester denies abducting and murdering Jamie. A former drummer with the Manchester band Oasis should know later today how much compensation he'll get in a dispute over royalties. Tony McCarroll was sacked from the group 4 years ago after a row with frontman Liam Gallagher. Yesterday, the matter was settled moments before being heard at the High Court. Police throughout the region are joining forces with the Vehicle Licensing Authority from today for a huge crackdown on road tax dodgers. They'll be helping wheel clampers from the DVLA catch motorists without valid tax discs, Robbie Skowski reports.
Unlike previous initiatives by the DVLA, it's the first time that a crackdown will operate 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Cars without valid tax discs will initially be clamped and in some cases crushed into a cube of scrap metal if the owner doesn't pay the required penalties and the amount of tax outstanding. Figures from the DVLA show that last year there was an estimated 168,000 unlicensed vehicles in the northwest, costing the country £20.2 million in lost revenue. Since the introduction of the wheel clamping scheme in 1997, 2,500 vehicles have been wheel clamped throughout the region.
A state-of-the-art replacement for the former Winwick Hospital in Cheshire is officially opened today by Health Minister John Hutton. The site at Warrington once housed Europe's largest psychiatric unit. It's being knocked down to make way for a housing development. Hollands Park Hospital, which cost £18 million to build, has been erected on part of the old site. Football now, and Manchester United line up against Italian giants Inter Milan in the quarter-finals of the Champions League at Old Trafford tonight. And the question remains whether Inter's Brazilian striker Ronaldo will play. Simon Day reports.
Dramatic dip in form back home, United boss Alex Ferguson remains very wary of a side desperate to resurrect a disappointing season.
It's a quarter-final tie, and obviously you would expect them to be motivated for it. It's their only chance of getting an honour. Some clubs can plan to just go for one trophy, forget everything else. In England they don't do that, they try for everything, you know. So I'm not concerned myself too much about the...
Take a look at the roads now with the RAC. In Greater Manchester, roadworks continue on Regent Road, whilst in Lancashire, temporary traffic lights will cause delays on the A59 Howick Cross Lane at Penwortham. In Cheshire, the A51 Nantwich Road at Carveley has temporary traffic lights, and on Merseyside, the A41 New Ferry Bypass at Birkenhead has delays. I'll be back with more news at 7:30. Next, the regional weather.
GMTV weather, with Olvis clearing the way to a brighter day.
There'll be a few sunny spells, but also heavy and blustery showers today, and it'll be much the same throughout the afternoon. Top temperature 9 Celsius, that's 48 Fahrenheit.
Welcome back to the News Hour. The headlines you're waking up to this morning.